In its simplest form, Autotrac turn automation can help operators make accurate, repeatable headland turns, but also has the capability to control machine infield and turning speed, as well as end-of-pass machine functions. In this video, we're going to take a look at the steps needed to set up Autotrac turn automation for John Deere seeding equipment. Take a look at the following information for tractor compatibility, implement compatibility, compatible functions, and guidance lines. For the scope of this video, we will make some assumptions on the steps that you have performed already, including client farm fields set up with an exterior boundary, verified machine dimensions and offsets, performed an advanced TCM calibration, and have added the ATTA shortcut to your shortcut bar. We'll also assume that you have verified that your software is up to date and that the applicable license or activation is installed on your display. If you have any questions about any of these steps, be sure to check out our additional videos and resources or contact your local C&B operations location or our support center. The first step to setting up Autotrac turn automation is to ensure an accurate exterior boundary is selected and that the interior headland boundary is also assigned. We recommend putting on 3 headland passes for larger seeding equipment. To save time in the field for this setup, the headland boundaries can be generated in the Operations Center and then sent to the display via wireless data transfer. Also remember that Autotrac turn automation will warn you if the machine or implement will cross the boundary, but it will not stop or prevent it from doing this. The operator needs to remain alert and take control of the machine when necessary. The next step, if you're utilizing speed control, will be to set up the infield and headland turn speed. These can be adjusted at any time after the initial setup is done. Next, if you plan to use the equipment control, set up your sequences for entering and exiting headlands. Functions can include SCV control, rear hitch control, PTO, front wheel assist, and diff lock control. Sequences are based on the distance from the headland boundary, with 0 being the headland boundary or yellow dashed line on the map, negative numbers occurring before crossing the headland, and positive numbers occurring after crossing the headland. Note that you may need to adjust these sequences to fine-tune the raise and lower functions, especially as oil warms up or when you make speed changes. After the initial setup is complete, engage turn automation with your Autotrac resume switch. You may have to hit this a second time to get the speed control to go as well. Turn shape, direction, and number of passes will show up on the top right of your map screen. You can modify these while auto-tracking as long as the turn hasn't started or after the turn is completed. In the turn preview, the blue line represents the tractor's path for the turn, and the green line represents the implement path. Turn direction and number of skips can be adjusted by selecting the curved arrow icon on the map display. Selecting the left or right arrow will change the path to go that way. Selecting it an additional time will add or subtract skip passes to that direction. These settings will persist through subsequent turns until modified. After you get Autotrac turn automation operating, you most likely will need to make additional adjustments to fine-tune the system and get things dialed in. These will include sequences. As stated in our earlier setup, we may need to make adjustments to the distances for our raise and lower sequences to make a consistent raise and lower point in the headlands. Start turn. This adjustment allows you to change where the turn starts 100 feet either side of the headland boundary. Negative number will start sooner and a positive number will start later. Turn size. This will change the overall shape of the turn. A lower number will result in a smoother turn, where a large number will result in an aggressive turn. Overall, these numbers may vary based on implement dimensions and track spacing. Turn type. This can be adjusted on the main mat page where we change the direction of our turn. Here you will see figure 8 as an additional turn type. This is useful when working in point rows to allow plenty of room to get the implement squared up before heading back into the pass. To learn more on how to further fine-tune your Autotrac turn automation performance or learn more about John Deere's precision ag technology, be sure to check out our additional videos or reach out to our C&B support center.